8-year-old Emma Parker had always been a curious and adventurous soul. Living in a small, quaint town surrounded by rolling hills and lush forests, she spent her days exploring the wonders of nature. Emma's heart was as big as her imagination, and she had a knack for making friends with anyone she met. One sunny afternoon, Emma overheard her parents discussing the town's upcoming charity event. The event was organized to raise funds for a local children's hospital, and the entire town was buzzing with excitement. Emma's parents, both devoted volunteers, were busy preparing for the big day. Emma, always eager to help, decided she wanted to do her part too. As Emma pondered ways to contribute, she remembered a story her grandmother had told her about a kind-hearted prince who lived in a far-off castle. Inspired by the tale, Emma decided to write a letter to Barron Trump, the son of a former president who was known for his generosity and kindness. She had heard many stories about how Barron had used his influence to help those in need, and she hoped he might be able to assist the children's hospital. Emma's letter was simple yet heartfelt. She wrote about the children who needed medical care, the dedicated doctors and nurses, and the impact that a small contribution could make. She sealed the envelope with a kiss and handed it to her mother, who promised to mail it the next day. Weeks passed, and Emma continued to help her parents with the charity event. She baked cookies, painted signs, and even sold lemonade to raise money. The event was just around the corner, and the town's excitement was palpable. One evening, as Emma was finishing her homework, her mother called her into the living room. There, on the coffee table, was a letter addressed to her. The envelope bore an elegant seal, and Emma's heart raced as she tore it open. Inside was a handwritten note from Barron Trump himself. Emma's hands trembled as she unfolded the letter. Her eyes widened with amazement as she read Barron Trump's heartfelt response. The letter began with warm greetings and expressed Barron's admiration for Emma's compassion and determination. He shared how her letter had touched his heart and inspired him to take action. Barron explained that he had arranged for a significant donation to be made to the children's hospital. He mentioned that he had spoken with several influential friends, and together they had raised enough money to cover the hospital's needs for the entire year. Emma could hardly believe her eyes. Tears welled up as she read Barron's words of encouragement and gratitude. The town was abuzz with the news of Barron's generosity. Emma's parents were incredibly proud of their daughter's initiative, and the entire community rallied around her. The charity event turned into a grand celebration of kindness and unity, with everyone coming together to support the children's hospital. On the day of the event, Emma stood at the entrance, welcoming guests with a big smile. The atmosphere was electric with excitement and joy. There were games, food stalls, and live performances, all contributing to the festive spirit. Emma's favorite part was the storytelling corner, where children gathered to listen to tales of heroism and kindness. As the sun began to set, the moment everyone had been waiting for finally arrived. Emma was called up to the stage to share her story. With a mix of nervousness and pride, she recounted how she had written to Barron Trump and the incredible response she had received. Her words brought tears to the eyes of many in the audience, and the entire town erupted in applause. Just when Emma thought the day couldn't get any better, there was a surprise announcement. Barron Trump had sent a video message for the event. The crowd fell silent as the screen came to life, and Barron's face appeared. He spoke about the importance of compassion and the impact that one person's kindness can have on the world. He praised Emma for her efforts and encouraged everyone to follow her example. As the video message concluded, the crowd erupted into heartfelt applause. Emma stood on stage, her eyes glistening with tears of joy and gratitude. The event had exceeded her wildest dreams, and the response from Barron Trump had left an indelible mark on her heart. The charity event continued to be a resounding success, with donations pouring in from all corners of the town and beyond. Emma's story had inspired countless individuals to contribute, and the children's hospital was set to receive more support than ever before. The sense of community and togetherness was palpable, and the event became a celebration of humanity's capacity for kindness and compassion. In the weeks that followed, Emma's story spread far and wide. Local newspapers and television stations covered the event, and Emma found herself at the center of a whirlwind of attention. Despite the sudden fame, she remained humble and focused on the cause that had sparked her journey. She continued to visit the children's hospital, spending time with the young patients and sharing her love and positivity with them. One day, as Emma was reading a story to a group of children at the hospital, she received a surprise visitor. Barron Trump had come to see her in person. The hospital staff and patients were ecstatic, and Emma could hardly believe her eyes. Barron greeted Emma with a warm smile and praised her for her unwavering dedication and kindness. During his visit, Barron took the time to speak with the children and their families, offering words of encouragement and hope. He toured the hospital and met with the doctors and nurses, expressing his admiration for their tireless efforts. The entire visit was a testament to the power of compassion and the impact that one person's actions can have on the lives of many. Before leaving, Barron presented Emma with a special gift, a framed letter of appreciation and a beautiful bouquet of flowers. He thanked her for being an inspiration and for reminding the world of the importance of empathy and generosity. Emma's heart swelled with pride, knowing that her small act of writing a letter had blossomed into something extraordinary. The weeks following Barron Trump's visit to the Children's Hospital were filled with an outpouring of love and support from the community. Emma's story continued to inspire people far and wide, and the Children's Hospital received an unprecedented amount of donations and resources. The hospital staff and patients were overwhelmed with gratitude, and the entire town felt a renewed sense of hope and unity. Emma, ever the humble and compassionate soul, continued to devote her time and energy to helping others. She organized small events and fundraisers, always looking for new ways to make a positive impact. Her unwavering dedication and kindness earned her the admiration of everyone who knew her. One day, as Emma was walking home from school, she noticed a young boy sitting alone on a park bench. He looked sad and lost, and Emma's heart went out to him. She approached him with a warm smile and asked if he was okay. The boy, named Jake, explained that his family was going through a difficult time, and he felt helpless and scared. Emma listened intently, offering words of comfort and understanding. She knew exactly what to do. She invited Jake to join her at the community center where she was planning a small event to raise funds for local families in need. Jake hesitated at first, but eventually agreed. At the community center, Emma introduced Jake to her friends and family. They welcomed him with open arms, and Jake quickly felt a sense of belonging. The event was a success, and the money raised helped provide essential support to families like Jake's. Emma's kindness didn't stop there. She continued to check in on Jake and his family, offering help and encouragement whenever they needed it. Her actions sparked a chain reaction of goodwill throughout the town, and more people began to come together to support one another. As the community grew stronger, Emma's story reached even greater heights. National news outlets picked up the tale of the little girl who had written to Barron Trump and inspired a wave of generosity and compassion. Emma's name became synonymous with kindness, and she was invited to speak at various events and conferences. Emma's message spread like wildfire, reaching the farthest corners of the country. She was invited to share her story at various events and conferences, where she spoke about the power of kindness and the impact of a single act of compassion. Her words resonated with people from all walks of life, inspiring them to take action in their own communities. One such event was the National Kindness Conference, where Emma was the youngest speaker. The audience was captivated by her sincerity and the maturity beyond her years. Emma shared the story of how a simple letter to Barron Trump had transformed her small town and brought about a wave of generosity and goodwill. She emphasized the importance of empathy, humanity, and the belief that everyone has the power to make a difference. After her speech, Emma was approached by countless individuals who were moved by her message. They shared their own stories of kindness and expressed their gratitude for the inspiration she had provided. Emma's heart swelled with joy, knowing that her actions had sparked a movement of compassion that extended far beyond her little town. As Emma continued to spread her message of kindness, she was presented with a unique opportunity. A renowned philanthropic organization offered to partner with her to create a foundation dedicated to supporting children's hospitals across the country. The foundation would provide resources, funding, and support to ensure that every child had access to the best possible care. Emma was overjoyed at the prospect of making an even greater impact. With the support of her family and community, she eagerly accepted the offer. The foundation was named Emma's Heart, symbolizing the boundless love and compassion that had driven her journey from the very beginning. With the establishment of Emma's Heart, Emma's mission took on a new dimension. She traveled to various children's hospitals, meeting with young patients, their families, and medical staff. She brought with her not only financial support, but also a message of hope and resilience. Her presence brought smiles to the faces of those who needed it most, and her foundation became a beacon of light for many. As the years passed, Emma's Heart continued to grow, touching the lives of countless children and families. Emma remained dedicated to her cause, never losing sight of the values that had inspired her journey. Her story became a testament to the power of kindness, justice, and humanity. Years went by, and Emma's Heart continued to flourish. The foundation had made a profound impact on the lives of many children, providing them with the care and support they needed. Emma, now a young adult, had grown into a remarkable and compassionate leader. She continued to travel, speak at events, and advocate for the well-being of children everywhere. One day, as Emma was preparing for a major conference, she received a phone call that would change her life once again. It was Barron Trump. He had heard about the incredible work Emma had done and wanted to meet her in person. Emma was thrilled and honored by the invitation. The meeting took place at a grand event organized by Emma's Heart. The room was filled with supporters, donors, and families whose lives had been touched by the foundation. When Barron Trump arrived, the room buzzed with excitement. Emma greeted him warmly, and they shared a heartfelt conversation about the journey that had brought them to this moment. Barron praised Emma for her unwavering dedication and the positive change she had brought to the world. He expressed his gratitude for the opportunity to be a part of her story and marveled at how a single letter had sparked a movement of kindness and humanity. Emma, in turn, thanked Barron for his generosity and for believing in her vision from the very beginning. As the event continued, Emma and Barron took the stage together. They shared the story of their extraordinary connection, emphasizing the themes of justice, humanity, and kindness that had defined their journey. The audience was moved to tears, witnessing the powerful bond between two individuals who had come together to make a difference. In the years that followed, Emma's Heart grew into a global movement. Emma and Barron continued to work together, inspiring countless others to join their mission of compassion and justice. Their story became a beacon of hope, reminding the world that even the smallest act of kindness can create ripples of positive change. As Emma stood on stage, looking out at the sea of faces filled with hope and gratitude, she felt an overwhelming sense of fulfillment. She knew that her journey was far from over, and she was determined to continue making a difference in the lives of others. And so, the story of a little girl who asked Barron Trump for help, and his response that left everyone in tears, became a timeless tale of justice, humanity, and kindness. It served as a reminder that in a world filled with challenges, the power of compassion and the impact of one person's actions can truly change the world. Thank you for joining us in this heartwarming journey of kindness, justice, and humanity. Emma's story reminds us that even the smallest acts of compassion can create ripples of positive change. If you were inspired by her incredible journey, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting content. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this story. Comment below and share what kindness means to you. What was the most memorable act of kindness you've experienced or witnessed? Let's spread the love and make the world a better place together.